Greetings and salutations, this is Jason Silverain, and today I want to share with you a Kickstarter that's doing remarkably well for itself. A small indie game called Omno. Omno is developed by Jonas Manke, aka Studio Inkyfox. He's a solo indie dev from Germany, and while Omno is his first actual project that the studio is making, he has previous experience as a freelance animator for 10 years, working on mostly movies, and recently a few games including State of Decay. My first encounter with Omno was a little unusual. I was actually contacted via email asking if I want to take part and play the pre-alpha demo. And I quite enjoyed it. Unfortunately, as I'm still working from laptop at this time, I really couldn't run the demo, which uses the Unreal Engine and my recording software at the same time to any good degree of quality. So at the end of this video, I heartily recommend you check the trailer out or the Kickstarter link. Whilst playing the demo, it really did make me reminiscent of The Journey, in that the focus is exploring and very basic platforming and puzzles, and whilst being in this amazingly beautiful scenery. And I do think the game is very atmospheric, and it certainly has very strong base to work from with just its pre-alpha demo. Also, from what I've seen, this may be one of the few gaming Kickstarters that's actually done it right. Now, reading the Kickstarter itself, they claim that Omno is about 60% complete. Most of it now is focusing on upgrading assets and adding in new secrets and lots of extra things like animals and fauna and the like. All the core mechanics are finished, which is great, and all the worlds are in playable stages. With the game already being in development for 2 years, the current plan is to actually release it on Steam in the second half of 2019. If the Kickstarter gets further backing, then potentially in the future it's going to come to the Switch, the PS4 and the Xbox, and that's one of the reasons I'm actually doing this video. The Kickstarter has already hit an amazing 200% completion, but with 11 or 10 days to go, depending on when this video goes up, it's a possibility for it to go even further. While I have been praising this as a very good gaming Kickstarter, there were a few things I found a little unusual or a bit irksome. One of these was the fact that things like character customization seems to be a backer reward. I can understand if in the game itself you really don't get much choice in your character design, but things like just changing your character's shirt colour, why is that £150? It's a little over the top. I mean, I keep thinking that it should follow more of established examples where there'd be just a Kickstarter specific colour that you can earn, and the actual ability to customise your character slightly should be a feature of the game itself. The things I just found playing weird was also the very high-end level of the tiers was the ability to name animal species in the game, and I found that rather unusual because that's giving up a little bit of design choice, and I really hope if anyone actually bought those tiers, they give the various fauna in the game good names, because naming things is not easy. Some of these might just sound terrible or very out of place, but it's a brave thing to do, especially for a solo indie dev who is doing this because he wants to retain complete control over the game he's creating. But that's all I can really say about Omno for now. I really wish I could show you more and show you why I've just been so taken with this charming little game, but for now all I can do is refer you to either the Kickstarter or the trailers. I mean, seriously, go check this out. It's got a few days left on the Kickstarter. If you want the game, it's £15. You can just support it just for £1 if you want. and there's a couple of decent things in the tiers for those of you flush with a little cash. However, I think I'll be waiting until it's fully released in early access before picking it up myself, and hopefully then, when I've got a new gaming rig, I'll be able to really show why I enjoyed the demo so much.